EGADIM, EGADIM. It is the 6 steps of the financial planning process. Will you have to actually parrot these back? No. But they very much likely will give you a mini scenario telling you what you're doing, what your interaction with your client is, and ask you which of the 6 steps of the financial planning process are you in. That is absolutely testable. Now we've got the E, we've got the G, we've got the A, it's cheerleading time. We got the D, develop the plan. You want to identify the strategies and products available for achieving the client's goals and select the most appropriate strategies given the information we know. That's all part of the development plan. It's also wise to plan some alternatives. Things don't always help out. Again, I was just doing a plan for a married couple, and this was it. I'm either going to quit my job or have a baby. So I was doing 2 plans. Quit the job, have the baby. We were going this, you're going to quit the job both ways. But it was a matter of lifestyle or choice. Get it out of my system. Don't be mad. If you're going back to testing, don't be mad. Don't go on to a new question if you're mad, because your mind's not there. Your mind's at the last question, and you're going to miss something. Get over it. If you find yourself trying to rationalize your, like I said, if you're trying to find yourself rationalizing your answer, and you're doing this in your head, nobody's hearing you. You can't go and argue your case after that's done. It's done. It's marked C. You can't go, yeah, but. And if you find yourself going, yeah, but, you're probably going too far into the question. Step back, take it to the intern level. And that commingling of funds question, please go back to mark and move. That commingling of funds, now we know that it's probably not right to mix my funds with my client's funds. Somehow we kind of sort of may think that that may be a violation of the code of ethics. Knowing that is worth the same 2 points. Is Bob and Mary's child is 2 years old. They will be attending school 16 years from now. You're going to fund for the school. It's consumer plan. Same 2 points. Do you see I say mark and move? Now the weighting, that college funding question, it's very funny when I called my assistant, he said, oh my God, he said, I'm doing a dreaded college funding question. But that college question is the same 2 points as that commingling funds question. Same 2 points. The weighting will be different. That college funding question will have a heavier weighting. That makes no difference to you. That's up to the board and what the passing score is. Your job is to get as many right as you can. Same 2 points. Ethics. Now just get this in line. This is what's happening. The CFP board has this code of ethics. And the code of ethics applies to everyone. People who are applying for the designation, people with the designation. The practice standards apply to somebody who is a CFP designee and in the process of financial planning. Both sets of rules apply to both. And there are penalties of varying degrees among them. Reporting back to the board is very important. It is just, I can guarantee you, if somebody does something that's actually criminal, and the board says something, and you come back and you say, okay, board, yes, I agree. Here's what doing, here's what doing, here's what doing. We'll go on. You might even be able to keep your CFP designation while the criminal process is being played out. No problem. There may be future ramifications. It could be a minor infraction, and if you don't report back to the board, they won't be happy. Not answering to the board is a major, major problem as far as the board, and frequently leads to revocation of license. Emergency fund is a very important part of financial plan, especially for this exam. It is more important for somebody, especially if they're younger, it's more important to have that emergency fund in place than it is to fund your retirement plan. Hopefully you can do both. But it's 3 to 6 months, and you're going to use that 3 to 6 months depending on how stable it is. Buy versus leasing or renting. Just know that it's not a dollar for dollar exposure here. It's not, well, my mortgage payment would be this, and my rent would be this. That's not what we're going through. It's a much deeper examination than that. The tax deduction on interest of mortgage payments. You have the interest, not that amount, but you have the interest of $1 million of your first 2 homes The interest of the $1 million are your first 2 homes, so if you have 3, you don't get to add all the mortgages. You just get the mortgages of the top 2. So you get up to $1 million, the interest on the first $1 million of the first 2 homes.